Hello everyone, this is Anil Ramshreder with Global Well Trade, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic that it's really important to understand, because in network marketing, your commodity that you must become a master with is people, dealing with people. Unless you master your people skills, you are going to have a very hard time being very good in network marketing. And this is something I personally have been working on for years. And of course, I'm always a work in progress and getting better and better every day. And the more I pay attention to trainings such as these, it helps me to master my people skills and to really slow down with the conversations I have in my mind when I'm dealing with someone, to pay attention to who they really are and who is it I'm speaking with. And for those of you that have been on my training about sharing, inviting, and enrolling, I highly recommend to watch that training first and then watch this training on personality type second, so you really understand and start to master your people skills. So let's get this training going. When you look at the planet, it doesn't matter where someone lives, what country they're in, what's their background, nationality, religion, their ethnicity, their traditions. It does not really matter, because there are 4 types of personalities on the planet. Okay? And there's also a test around this called Personality Plus that I will mention at the end of this training, so you can actually go and download the document from Google and do the test to, one, find out who you really are, what your strengths are, and secondly, to master being all 4 personality types in order to cater to people when you speak to them, where you actually speak to their listening, which is very important. So the first type of personality type we're going to talk about today is called shark. And usually these are the people that are money motivated, self-driven, powerful. They have a powerful presence. They're influencers. They're top performers. They're competitive. They're leaders. They're strong. They love recognition. And they're selfish. They're self-driven. Okay? They are the ones that are moving and shaking, and they don't really care who gets in their way, because they're on a mission. Okay? Now, as I'm going through this training, start writing names down of people in the 4 categories. This training is designed to jog your memory about the people in your life that fit these personality types. And this will also help you to start getting your business rocking and rolling, knowing what personality types you have to deal with or that are in your life. Now, when you think about sharks, they're usually CEOs, they're leaders with companies, pro athletes, top network marketers, salespeople, founders, trainers, implementers, anything performance driven. They could be a race car driver, they could be a professional athlete, and anything to do with being competitive, or anything to do with adrenaline. They're gamblers, some of them. They're gamers, politicians. So are you starting to think about the people in your life that you think are dominant with this quality of being a shark? Maybe you're that person. Okay? So start writing those names down. The second type of person is called a whale. Those are the caring type. They want to save the world. They're giving, nurturing. They're great listeners, leaders, accommodating. They're team players. So usually they fall into the categories of community leaders, charity leaders, coaches, social workers, teachers, save the planet projects like Greenpeace. Maybe they work at the SPCA or an animal shelter. Maybe they're a top person at the Humane Society. They could be a politician, counselor, nurses, doctors, paramedics, firefighters, police. Again, maybe they work for Greenpeace. They're part of the military. People like Nelson Mandela, or Mother Teresa, or the late Princess Diane. Very whale type. They're very caring, nurturing. Okay? So again, start writing those names down of people that are dominant with this quality. And again, that could be you as well. The third personality type is called dolphin. So these are the fun people. They wear bright colors. They're the life of the party. When they walk in the room, everybody goes, "Hey, where you been?" Right? Because when they show up, those are the types of people I call sunlight. When they walk into the room lights up. Okay, you may know people like that. They wear bright colors. They're leaders. They're happy. They're event planners. They own event planning companies. They're organizers. They're positive influencers. They love recognition. They love being in the spotlight, and they love attention. So these could be like party organizers, event planners, community project people, family event planners, vacation planners. They're fashionable. They love to travel. They're talk show hosts. They're radio and TV personalities. They're athletes. They love extreme sports because it puts them at the center of attention. They're also gamers, astronauts. So anyone you know in your life, and again, this could be you, that love being the center of attention, people love being around them, they're the life of the party. These are what's called the dolphins, the dolphin types. Now the fourth and final personality types are the urchins. So these are the facts and figures people. They're detailed, they're analyzers, they wear neutral colors, they're structured, they're introverted, so they have very poor people skills. They're organizers, they're well informed. So again, accountants, lawyers, stockbrokers, bankers, programmers, teachers, inventors, online marketers, government workers, financial planners, news reporters. So again, are you starting to get the drift of the kind of people that you may know that are urchins? They're very facts and detail oriented. Okay, they wear neutral colors. They're not the life of the party. Okay, so that's shark, whale, dolphin, urchin. So those are the four types of personalities you will find anywhere, as I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation. Now, why is this important to understand? Well, have you ever heard of the term chameleon? Well, a chameleon changes its colors to blend in with the environment. So in order to master being appealing to all four personality types, you must become a chameleon. You must learn how to blend in wherever you are with the type of people you're dealing with. So to be effective in your conversations with people, you must master being all four personality types. Now, most people are dominant with one or two. So most of the time you have to develop the other two. So each personality type is wired a certain way to take action based on the conversation they're having. For example, a shark does not care about facts and figures. So if you're speaking to a shark, do not get into facts and figures. You're going to lose them in the conversation. A whale is not necessarily interested in creating wealth. Because remember, a whale wants to save the world. They're tree huggers. They want to go to Africa and build homes for the poor. That's how a whale functions. Okay? They're involved in community service, charities, fundraisers. Okay? A dolphin is all about having fun. Okay? So a dolphin is not going to sit down with you and go over a comp plan. A dolphin is the one fidgeting at a meeting because they don't want to sit in the chair. They'd rather be in front of the room doing the presentation or doing a testimonial. Okay? They're the life of the party. An urchin is not excited by money, recognition, or fun. An urchin is like, look it, I have 1,000 questions. You're not going home. We're going to sit down for the next 4 hours, put a pot of coffee on. I have questions for you. And usually these are the people in network marketing that go home and set up their office, and everything is set up in their office, but they haven't made a single phone call to talk to anybody. Okay? They're always preparing to get to work, but they never get to work. Okay? So scripts that cover all four personality types vary, but here's the main one that I've used over 20 years. So, you can custom it based on your personality. Hey, Bob, wait till you see what I'm about to show you and the people I'm learning from. Wait till you see what I'm up to. My mentor, I will be putting you on the phone with, one, loves making money, loves empowering people, is all about having fun, and he or she has 100% of the information on what to do. So you notice before I get my My5 expert on the phone with my prospect, I make sure they understand that my expert has all four personality types. Now when I say this, it doesn't matter who I'm speaking to, one of those things are going to resonate with that person. Now, if I'm talking to someone and I say, hey, look at the person I'm working with is phenomenal, I'm going to put you on the phone with them, they love making money. Or they make $100,000 a month. Or they're a national training director. If I say that, I'm only catering to one personality type. So what if the person is dominant in the other personality types? I've lost them. They have no interest in speaking to my mentor. So ladies and gentlemen, master in your conversation, in fact, every conversation moving forward from this point, incorporating all four personality types in your language. Very important. So you want to be able to say the above in any conversation and cover all personality types that you meet. Because remember, you're still getting to discover about the person. You're still getting to know them with you sharing your 2-minute story and getting around to getting them on the phone with your expert or your mentor. So you want to make sure you're hitting all four bases. Very, very important. And so this is important to know about yourself with developing all personality types. Everyone has one or two of the personality types as dominant. Therefore, get clear on what personality types you are and work on the others you are not strong with. To be 100% effective, you must master appealing to all four personality types. Now, important, shark, whales, urchins, and dolphins, we shared what kind of categories in society they fall into. But here's some things you must learn about yourself or learn about shark, whales, urchins, and dolphins that could be a negative. And you need to watch this. Very important. Sharks, because they're driven, are aggressive. They're not great listeners. They're impatient, offensive. They do not care about empowering or saving others. They're money and fame driven. And they don't really get along with the whale type. Whales drive them crazy because whales are about caring and saving the planet and hugging trees and whatever. Sharks are like, that's a waste of time. It's all about world domination, right? So watch that. If you're a dominant shark, if you want to attract whales into your business, because there are top network marketers and top people in direct sales who are dominant whale, you must cater to whales. So watch it being a shark. Whales, on the other hand, are busy saving the world that they remain broke. They're terrible relationship with money. They have a terrible relationship with money. They're disorganized. They rather see others succeed before they do. So again, now you understand why whales drive sharks crazy. Okay? So if you're talking to a whale or if you're a whale, you must keep this in mind. Okay? Especially with yourself. You need to work on these things in order to be effective in your business. So pay attention to these downfalls if you're a dominant whale. Dolphins, well, they party too much. They're always tired, late to appointments. So dolphins usually disrespect time. They're loud and boisterous. They have to be the center of everything, okay? At events, they're over drinkers. They use a lot of foul language because they want to be noticed or they want to stand out, okay? Dolphins annoy the whales and urchins type. They're offensive in their behavior. So whales and urchins don't really hang around with dolphins. Okay, so if you're a dominant dolphin as a personality type, you want to watch this. You want to watch this because you could be turning whales and urchins off. And again, there are top people in network marketing and direct sales who are all shark, whales, dolphins, and urchin types. And so you want to be able to appeal to those personality types. You don't want to turn someone away because of your behavior. Very important, okay? Now, urchins, they get into analysis paralysis. They have to have all their questions answered before they make a decision. They're busy gathering data and info rather than taking any action. They're boring. They have low energy. They're usually the skeptics. They get their office set up and very organized, except they have no sales, but they have an amazing office. They have the latest electronic gadgets, so they're up on the latest everything, okay? They're social media buffs, and you know, they know how to set up your Facebook. They have like multiple Instagrams. I mean, they're like experts in stuff like that. They're terrible. They have terrible people and interaction skills. So they're affectionately called social misfits. It's very difficult for them to carry on a conversation properly because they get nervous. They start sweating. They have clammy hands, and usually they avoid people at events, and they're the first to leave and go home. So if you are an urchin type, again, you want to watch that because you want to develop dolphin, whale, shark traits, some of it, to appeal to dolphins, whales, and sharks. And again, the same goes for any of the personality types. So this is a very important slide, ladies and gentlemen. One, understanding who you are, and second, knowing being who you are can turn the other personality types off, and so you want to master being all four. So here's where you can start doing the personality types test. So you want to go to Google and you want to download Personality Plus. That's Personality Plus. It's a PDF. You can download it, and there's instructions on how to fill it out so you can figure out who you are. So this is the conclusion of the test. So there are 4 types, like I mentioned: dolphin, shark, whale, urchin. When you've done the test, it will show you what your strengths and weaknesses are. I think it's a 2-page test with about 80 selections, 40 per page. If you cannot find it, Facebook message me or reach out to me and I'll send it to you. I have the download. However, you can find it on Google when you type in Personality Plus and you look for the PDF, which is the Adobe Acrobat PDF. Download it, follow the instructions, do the test. Doing the test is going to, 1, help you appreciate which of the 2 you're dominant at and which 2 you need to work on. And 2, it will help you to appreciate in your conversations and interaction with people how to be all 4 personality types, and when you're introducing your My5, getting to know what dominant traits they have and then mentioning all 4 personality types in the edification before you introduce your prospect to the My5. By mastering this, ladies and gentlemen, you will cater and appeal to every person on the planet. This is a very powerful training, so watch this over and over again, either with yourself, your team, your leaders. You can get together and do the Personality Plus test. Make it fun. This is supposed to be a fun exercise where people get to know who they are, and I promise you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with who you are when actually you thought you were something else. I've done this test with thousands of people over the years, and they are pleasantly surprised when they do it. So have fun with it. I want to thank you for taking time to go through personality types with me. Use it in your business. And remember, this training was designed for you to appeal to more people in your network, to connect better with people as you apply the training in sharing, inviting, and enrolling. So watch that training first, then do this. And remember, have fun and enjoy getting to know about yourself and catering to others that you speak to. So I want to wish all of you a great day and a great week. I look forward to our next training. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.